Jump on here. I had a few topics to talk about. Let my other thing come on. Cut Though Radio Podcast. Shy Rock. Get on in here if y'all ain't in here yet. Y'all. Just wanted to talk about a few things. Touch bases on some shit. First topic is Nick Cannon. And his backlash. For me, if Nick would have just stuck with his guns, it would have been. It would have been for the black community. I think it would have been. Like, power to us, self-righteous and all that. But because he apologized, it's like, dude, you can't go for blood and then you know, you gotta just stand on it. Like, I stand on what I say about how we need our own black America. Like, when I talk about that shit, I mean the shit, because look at it like this. If we had black America within white America, if we had a black America in white America, but without white America, I think we'll be better off. Like, our own banking system, financial system, like economy. If we control our own economy, if we control our own communities, if we control our own education and healthcare and things of that nature, I think we would be a lot more sustainable. I think we'd be a lot more stronger. Our unit, as far as the black culture, would be a lot more like okay, how they got the Chinese and the Asians over there. Like, they really are strong in their ethnicity. They practice a lot of their heritage. We don't have. We are America. A black. They call us African Americans or Negroes. We don't even know what our culture or heritage is, because we've been brainwashed with white America. We don't know what Black America is. We've tasted Black America, Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 1921. That situation that happened, whatever. But to establish Black America, it puts fear in a lot of white America eyes, because I talk about it a lot to my day-to-day people that I'm around, and to my boss, and to other white people, and I'll be expressing myself to them, and I'll be like, what do you think about Black America? They are fear of not being able to collect the black dollar. That's what it all boils down to. If white America can't exploit black people and get money off of them, it's a crime. Or they start bitching, or they run, or they start saying, oh no, you can't. Like, right now, a lot of people that are black, I've heard Marcus Garvey say it back in the day. I've heard Malcolm X say it, and I've heard even Minister Louis Farrakhan and the great, they all great, but the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, they all said it to establish Black America. Within white America, but without white America, in the same United States of America, but without white America. And the reason why they say that is because we are, the unit for us would be a lot more stronger. We would have a lot more heritage. Our heritage in white America is slavery, it's servitude, it's segregation, it's somebody controlling us. The prison system was controlled or invented right after slavery. Jail, cops are invented right after slavery, and that's due to trying to keep slavery going, because the Confederate flag, they lost the Civil War, yada yada yada, all of that crap. But up north, there were still slaves and things of that nature. So again, the backlash that Nick caught from apologizing from the black community. Nick, you should have just stood by your guns. Right now, if black backlash come for me and I get fired from my job or whatever the case may be, I'm not gonna go and say, "Oh, I apologize for what I said." Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna ride it out, because none of the segregation, none of that shit was being apologized. Why white America hasn't apologized to Black America yet? Why haven't you apologized for segregation? Why haven't you apologized for being sprayed? Ancestors being sprayed with water hose and lynched and all of that stuff. Why did we have to have a civil war? If this is the land of the free and opportunity and all of this good shit, why is we going through so much turmoil and trials and tribulations to just be African Americans, or just to be black, or just to be Negroes? Why do we go through so much? Why have we went through so much? 500 years plus on police brutality or brutality against black people. Because I'm not going to just use police. Shit, white supremacy is brutality against black people. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? So, Nick Cannon, you said what you said, and I stand behind what you said, because Nipsey Hussle would have never took that shit back. Okay, Tupac would have never took that shit back. Not for no money in the world would a nigga been all up on there talking about, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt the Jewish people and the white people and all this other stuff. Listen, it's not even about hurting Jewish people. Do you know 500 years plus we've been hurting? So for a guy like Nick Cannon to stand up and say something, or myself, or Tupac, or Malcolm X, or Marcus Garvey, you take backlash from it, and then you start tucking your tail. Well, not the ones before Nick Cannon, and not myself. I'm not gonna sit here and because I'm not like a racist person. I'm racist against racist people. So if you're a racist or you come in my face with racism, I'm getting ready to give you the business, and I'm gonna give it to you 10 times fold. Like, I'm gonna give it right back to you. The same energy you give me, I'm gonna give it back to you. I got Jewish. They say Jewish, but Jewish ain't even a fucking word. It's not even in the Bible. They didn't call themselves Jewish. They just called themselves, they were Jews. It was Jews, Hebrews, Israelites, all of that. And they never used the word Jewish. The word Jewish came after, again, Europeans came. That shit is all based off of what they want you to believe or what they say went. That shit didn't really go like that. If you go do the research, the first person that walked the face of this earth, not just the United States and this continent, the earth, scientific research have traced it back to a black woman. She was the first to ever walk on the face of the earth. God created woman, didn't create man. God created woman first. See, a lot of the stories that they tell you in the Bibles are false or are rewritten, so that way you could believe what they want you to believe. But when you do the research and you really read between the lines and you listen to what is being taught and said to you versus what actually happened, you find out the truth. And they don't want you to know the truth, because once you find out the truth and you start spreading that shit, you take backlash like Nick Cannon. You take backlash. Moving on, restaurant industry. Here goes some tips for you guys out there that's ordering at the restaurant right now. It's COVID-19 restricted. Don't go to these restaurants, thinking that because you spend your money, a motherfucker is supposed to bend over backwards for you. Show some respect and compassion for the motherfuckers back there cooking your food. If it's 15 minutes before it's time to close the restaurant, don't go to the restaurant and try to eat. Go to fuck somewhere else. Seriously. The kitchen is closing. It's actually closed. We are pre-bussing down everything. The fire is off. The stoves are off. Shit is being wiped down, wrapped up, sink wrapped, packaged up and ready to go. Motherfuckers got kids. Motherfuckers want to go home. Motherfuckers done work 15 hours in somebody else's establishment. Don't want to be there another 15 hours. Okay? Got to turn around and be at the motherfucker again the next morning. And you motherfuckers out there that just come because you spend your money, white, black, Mexican, green, red, brown, blue, it don't matter what race and nationality you are, or genre, woman, child, man, old, young, stupid, smart, it don't matter. Learn how to, when you know the restaurant is closing 15 to 20 minutes before they closing, know how to order. If you're going to even consider on even still being there to order, and respect the goddamn cooks behind the goddamn hot line and on pantry cold line and in desserts. Respect us. Quit thinking just because you spent your money, we're supposed to bend over backwards for you. Fuck you and your money. If you want a motherfucker to really, because we can't say this at the restaurants. We can't express ourselves because the restaurant, they'll fire you. But I'm gonna say it here. Cutthroat Radio Podcast. Fuck your money. A motherfucker don't give a fuck about your money. I'm just trying to get a paycheck and go home. Shit. 15 minutes. You want to come in and order something. You want to come in or 5 minutes before we close. Ain't that a bitch? Let me go to your job before you close and see how you like it. What is you, an insurance salesman? Well, let me go buy some insurance for 15 people then. Let me have you in there past your time you supposed to clock out and go home, back to your family, back to your life. That a bitch. Moving on. We're going to talk about, hold on. Real quick. Hold on. I seen something. It was something else. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. So, let me make sure I got that. All right. So, moving on. So, a lot of people are, I can't stress the Black America enough. A lot of people are, being naive to what's really going on out there, are in denial about it. Jay-Z did a song called The Story of OJ. And the story of OJ, he basically talks about no matter how well established you are, Oprah, Jay-Z, and other well established Black people that are out there, like Tyler Perry, P. Diddy, Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Ray Lewis, Cam Newton, Mahomes over there at KC. They beat us last year, Tramp. A lot of the Black people that are established still to this day are looked at as if you're beneath. Do you notice that nobody Black owns like a real big corporation like a Walmart or well, this is what I'm leading to. I'm basically going into the because I got a question. Because I've been hearing that the Jew community established it a long time ago, the power and control of the finances in America. And I don't want to get it wrong. And I'm definitely gonna look up as much information I can to know what I'm talking about, because I don't want to just blab anything. But from what I'm hearing, the Jew community just about run the economy. And if that's true, that's an eye opener, because Black people don't own no parts of the economy. I think Asia got their own currency and own their own. Mexico got their own currency and own their own economy and all of that. Africa, yes, do have their own currency, establish their own everything and independent, yada, yada, yada. But Black America does not. Because Asian America does, and the Mexican, Latino American ethnicity crowd does, and every other ethnicity on the continent of the United States of America does, beside Black people. And I'm leading to the Black America thing. I think if we established our own everything, we wouldn't have to worry about. I mean, it'd be a lot more love. First off, it'd be a lot more love to love us as a culture. Because the reason why we don't love ourselves is because the white Europeans created that. They created the turmoil and the hate to yourself. Taught you to hate your skin color. Taught you to hate the way you perceive yourself. Taught you to dislike your neighbor, which is your brother. You know what I'm saying? Hold on just a minute. Let me turn my AC on. Yeah, I'm still here. I just had to run and use the bathroom. So anyway, you know, the whole thing about the story of OJ, it popped up on, and I listened to it, and other people like elders listened to it again, and I seen that on Antonio Facebook page, and I was listening to the reaction and comments to how they responded to how Jay-Z painted that picture. A lot of them got it, but a lot of them was like distorted or a lot very angry at the fact that he was derogatory or he used that word nigger and the pictures that he projected to go along with his storytelling. And only one person that actually really got the message, because that's what is going on in society today. You know, it don't matter how well established you are as a black person, you're perceived as a nigger. That's it. That's all. And in order for that to change, white people got to change. White people got to make the change. It's not other ethnicities that need to change. It's not other people that need to go along with the change that the white Caucasians have thrown out there now too. Oh, we got to change. Oh, we need change. Oh, we need change. Well, that's your ancestors started this shit. So instead of you saying we need change, y'all need to change. You need to go back in the time and to see just where the hate and all of that for another ethnicity actually really started. Go back in time and see what really started the shit. And then I think if white America today could visually see how white America treated black America back in the day, I think white America today would be better off dealing with reparations, dealing with what this society and what black America is talking about now. Because a lot of older people are saying he's wrong for saying that. I don't see America. There's nothing wrong with America, and that's the problem. That's the reason why Jay-Z did that. That's the reason why Nick Cannon spoke out. That's the reason why I say shit. That's the reason why other activists speak out and have died behind this shit. Because it's people like that. Same comment right there was, I don't see anything wrong with America. America is fine. It was fine for you and your ancestors and your people back in the day. It was never fine for black people, ever. Chinese people, ever. Mexicans. I mean, the list goes on. The Jew community. The list goes on. The feminine women in this country. The list goes on of how white supremacy, white America have control with fear and all of the stuff that come with fear. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you if you control the media, if you control the outlets of news and social media and entertainment and all of that, then you know you basically control the globe. You know, you got the finances, You got the school system, educational system. You got healthcare. You got the government. You got politicians. You got politics. If you control all of that, you basically got us. And that's what we need to do for Black America is control all of our shit. Seriously. Like, I can't stress that shit enough. A lot of people don't understand what I'm saying, and it probably is going over your head right now. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's real. It's real as a motherfucker. Now, let's talk about COVID-19. COVID-19, they got a lot of people are still tripping off wearing a mask. Like, come on, y'all. Like, even if it's about controlling shit, hold on. Let's just go here. Even if it's about controlling shit, like just like how you want white people want us to follow the guidelines of to be civilized culture or race or ethnicity. Well, the government wants you to put a mask on so that way we can go back to the way things were. What's so hard about that? You can control and enslave a whole race, but you can't put a mask on just to save lives. They got the school system. Let's go right here to the school. I'm going right in the school system right here, right now. They got kids. They want kids. They got online. They're going to tell you online of how to tell kids to go back to school physically, but they won't hold a press conference physically to tell you this shit. They'll do it online with masks on and everything, but still send our kids in the belly of the beast. Like the way. And then you get then the school systems are threatened behind Donald, the actor in chief, Donald J. Trump. This motherfucker said he's going to pull federal funding if they don't go back to school physically in the classroom. Are you fucking kidding me? You have got to be stupid. I know the community that I'm from, the Crest Side of California, I've already seen multiple posts. Ain't nobody kids going to school. I've already seen that. It's not shockingly surprising either, because don't nobody want to get COVID-19 here at my business. Where am I at? Where is that? Let's read it. Right here in the same facility I'm in, I got a letter, and it's expressing COVID-19. I don't know if y'all can read that. We have been in, let me just read it because I can't read it backwards. We have been notified that over the weekend, a tenant of the 6,060 building tested positive for COVID-19 based on CDC recommendations. For the next 2 weeks, we will be following these guidelines. I couldn't read the rest of that because I couldn't see it. In order for the safeguard against any possible cross-contamination, the janitorial team will once again be instructed to only clean common areas and restrooms and not enter office suites. Of course, I didn't want him to enter my office anyway. That's why I put the note on the door and all that. As before, we ask that you please deposit any office trash in the containers that will be located in the north foyer of each floor. We will not accept any new bookings for the conference rooms until further notice. Please remember to work safely, social distance, wear a face covering when appropriate. Thank you, 6,060 building. That is here. COVID-19 is here, and it's serious. Stop fucking taking it lightly. Whether it's a 2 times the flu or 10 times the flu, stop taking it lightly. Wear the fucking mask, put the gloves on, wash your hands. I got to do that. I have to sit at a job. You motherfuckers freely could take it on and off. I work in the restaurant. I have to wear the mask the entire fucking shift. Now, do I? No, I'll pull it down so I can breathe and go off the line or whatever I do. But that ain't the point. The point is I got the motherfucker right there. So I got to have it. And then when I go to work, I have to test. Every single time I go to work, I have to test positive for COVID-19. I don't test positive. I have to test to see if I have COVID-19. Let me rephrase that, because you slow motherfuckers out there. I have to test, and they got the thermometer thing. Bop, you get the test. and you going about your business. No, I don't have any symptoms and none of that. But folks, from what I heard, folks get the symptoms and don't even know it. So, I just pray. That, that ain't the case for me. COVID-19 is a motherfucker. What else that I was going to cover real quick because I got to get ready to go. Oh yeah, the Will and Jada thing. I really don't. I don't really care. Stay out of their business. They swingers, whatever they doing, let them do it. So we got good news though. Man that hold on. The man that killed Neil Wilson at the Oakland BART station has been sentenced to life in prison. Let's go here. Let's talk about that. The man that had stabbed Neil Wilson several times at the bar. He tried to get off with I'm crazy and all of that shit. Was sentenced to life in prison, and it didn't say the possibility of parole. So I'm hoping he didn't get the possibility. But life in prison, no possibility. I'm gonna go with that. Now that's justice. That's civil and street. I mean, civil and that's justice. As criminal justice, civil justice, not really civil because it's not a lawsuit or a civil suit, but it's civilized way to get justice. So a civil suit, civil justice. But the goons gonna get him. I hope the goons get you, you white murderer, white piece of shit. I hope the goons get you, you fucking pilgrim. Yeah, and I said white piece of shit because he is. Just like if I was the one that on the other end, I'd be a black piece of shit. So it's same shit. Let me go here real quick. Oh, John Lewis. Rest in peace to John Lewis. It was another black activist, civil rights movement, one of the leaders out there with all of that going on. He just passed away. John Lewis, rest in peace to you. Thank you for everything you've done up until you departing. Made it so that I could do what I do and other African Americans do what they do. You was a part of that movement to stop the segregation and stop the police brutality and everything else that was going on with the civil rights movement. I'm more of a Dr. King, or Dr. King, not Dr. King. Dr. King, yes, but I'm more of a Malcolm, if you will. To turn the other cheek and get slapped in the other cheek wasn't really my thing. My thing was more so if I got slapped in one cheek, nigga, I'm getting ready to fuck you up or I'm gonna hit you back type of thing. Now I know that wasn't the case back then, so I'm not taking away from Dr. King or John Lewis or whatever they did and done for the black people, for my ancestors and current people today. All I'm simply saying is I was more of a Malcolm. Like I you know, that's the way I go with it more so than anything. Like if I'm gonna use this example, if I was in the slave days of picking cotton and I was a field nigga and the master came and asked me to be or told me to be a new transitioning from the field to a house nigga, well, I'm gonna infiltrate. I'm gonna infiltrate the whole white establishment in there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go first, knock down any guards or anybody present that poses a threat before I get to the master, because I'm gonna get him in his sleep. I'm killing the daughter, white daughters, white sons. I'm killing the white cat dog. I'm killing the guards on with the gun, the shotgun, the help. I'm killing the and if any of the house niggas want to get fresh with me and try to tell me no, don't kill, I'm killing them too. Hey, I gotta sacrifice them motherfuckers in order to kill the biggest threat, the massa. And I will do that. Seriously. No, but I just wanted to touch bases. Nick, you gotta stand on what you believe in. If you believe black is black, then black is black. If you believe black is black, but your money come first, then you should have just politically said it correctly and kept your mouth closed and trying to be black. And then as soon as you be black, you get fired for being black, and then you apologize for being black. You can't. What the fuck are you doing? If you're black, you're black. If you're black and don't want to be black, then take your ass over there somewhere. And don't speak on the culture. Continue to get your money. Do wilding out. Do all of the shit that you was doing before you even spoke up. Because now the black delegation don't even want you. You got so much backlash from that shit. I loved what you said. I did. I listened to that shit a few times. I must have watched that clip a few times. Like, oh, that nigga Nick Cannon said all of that, but didn't even have to say the word black or white. Or he said white or whatever. But he didn't have to. Like, he didn't use no profanity towards the other ethnicities. Like, he didn't. To me, he didn't even slander. He was just pointing out what's been really going on. He pointed out what's happened for 500 plus years. He pointed out some significant things of how this country is ran. And he got backlash from that because he's on a network of them type of Confederate motherfuckers. You do it our way, nigger, or you don't do it at all. You say what we want you to say, or you can't say shit. It's all about control. It's all about puppet master. It's all about the highest on the totem pole. The 13 colonies was established and started with white people, Europeans. Not one black motherfucker in that 13 colony had a colony that was black. Not one. Now, it was some black people that probably was in the colony that was black or whatever, but the colony itself was not black, sustainable, or owned by blacks. It's never been done. The only little part of history that we have is that Tulsa, Oklahoma shit. Black Wall Street. That's it. And they bombed that. Didn't want us to have shit. But anyway, again, not top of the morning. Good morning again. You have a blessed and safe day out there. I just want to give you more food for thought. I just wanted to give more food for thought. I just wanted to share my thoughts this morning on some things that I've seen. And that's out there. Y'all be safe. Practice COVID restrictions. If you eating out in the restaurant, be considerate of the cooks. When the place is closing, know the time that it's closing so that way you can base your time on the place that's closing. Because if you think that you're going to get, which you should, but 9 times out of 10 you don't. If you think that a cook is going to like you for coming in 5 minutes before they got to get out or they trying to go home, you got it all wrong. Yeah, we love to cook. Yeah, we love to put that smile on your face. Yeah, we like to, our community. We like to feed our community, et cetera, et cetera. But our community needs to have some compassion and some type of courtesy for us. Okay? Because your bitch ass can't cook. That's the reason why you at the restaurant. If you could cook, you would not come to the restaurant. And I'm not talking about the people that can cook that go to the restaurant. I'm talking about the people that can't cook and go to the restaurant all the time. Y'all motherfuckers get on people's nerves. They ain't gonna say it, but I will. You get on my motherfucking nerve. Like, sometimes sit your bitch ass at home and cook your fucking food you bought with the groceries and all that. Learn some shit. Go to the Food Network, nigga. Watch a goddamn tutorial. You got cookbooks that's in your goddamn house. You never pick them up. They got so much dust particles on them. Okay. Won't you open up a fucking cookbook and read a recipe and learn how to do it? Practice the shit and make it for your kids. Make it for your wife. Make it for your husband. Just learn how to cook basic shit. Because when you come to the restaurant and there's certain shit that you ask for that, take this out, or the modifications and the shit that you order, I could tell already off the bat from the order, you's a dumbass motherfucker. I can tell right off the rip you dumb. Just from reading your tickets you done sent in to have cooked. You are some of the dumbest people out there that order. It should be a class called Ordering 101. And all you motherfuckers should have to take it. Every last one of y'all that's dumb. You go to bed dumb and you wake up dumber. I'm going to leave y'all with that note, man. Chef Shab RD. 3-course meal was the old thing. I'm looking to do something. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with that title because I've released it independently and whatever. But the Chef Shab RD, I'm definitely, I got a song. It's called Chef Shab RD, self-titled. It's on the latest project that I'm working on, the little EP called Straight Business. Excuse me. It's called Straight Business, and I'm working on that as we speak. And I'm just, again, I'm taking my time with creativity on this one. I don't want to rush it. I feel like, my other projects, I just put them out because I want to, be established as a rapper. This one, I'm really taking my time because, I was able to get on a platform to, display my vocal talents. I think the video was shit, but my vocal talents was there. So that's why my views went up. It was more so about the bars and not the fucking video. And give a fuck about who was in the video with me and none of that. My bars carry my weight. So that says a lot for me. Not saying I was better than anybody in that, but my bars carried a lot of weight for me. So I got a lot of stuff going prior to that. I mean, from that alone, I start building from that. And that's why I think the project that I'm working on now is going to be real solid and a body of work, EP that everybody could, drive, smash to, nigga, clean your house to, nigga, go to the club, and as soon as they come on, then you start bugging. As soon as you hear the music, you start doing your little thing, your little bop or whatever. So that's what type of music I'm trying to invent and create. That's the type of love I'm putting into my music. The same love I put into my cooking when I'm really into it. I put that right into my my music. So be on the lookout for Straight Business. It's going to be on all platforms. It's coming out. I don't got a date yet. I'm still working on the material. AM PM is one of the songs that I really like. Chef Shab RD, I really like that. And it's another one that I really like that caught my attention. It's called Turf Talk. And Turf Talk is about shit that happened in my neighborhood. Stay tuned for that. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get ready to get on the road. I gotta go to work. I gotta go. Excuse me. I gotta deal with customers that come in and don't know how to order shit. I gotta deal with customers that come in and fuck me with racism. I gotta deal with customers that come in and don't have a mask on, but tell you to put your mask on. I got to deal with a lot of stupidity from white ignorance or ignorant supremacy. Because I don't call it white supremacy no more. I call it ignorant supremacy. They're ignorant. Fucking ignorant. Every last one of them that think they should, white people that think they should control the mass of people. You shouldn't even control people. People should control themselves. People control themselves. God didn't put you on this planet to control nobody. He put you on this planet to control yourself and your well-being, and to help your family grow to be a good family, a prospering community, a thriving community, et cetera, et cetera. Not to be down here to torture your brother and sister. Not to be down here to hit your brother and sister, let dogs bite on them and hose them down with water hose, fire hydrant water hoses, and lynch them and hang them on ropes and shit like that. That's all bad. And all of that shit that white people did, them Europeans did, it's going to come back on to them. Like they think they got away with it, or they think that, oh, we got laws now, so we established these laws so that when black people get when they finally figure it out, they can't go back and do exactly what we did to them. Well, that's God is going to get you. It doesn't necessarily have to be physically a black person that's going to get you with the same shit you did. God will allow some type of turmoil coming to you. You got that coming, white people, white America. You got that for sure. Got that coming. Reparations in so many different ways. It's going to be reparations financially, economically, health wise, and just humanitarian wise. Like it's going to be some reparations coming back for black people. You can bet your fucking dollar to that. We are out this bitch. I am signing off. Yee!